guys, what's up? It's me, Katherine, and today we're going to be talking about Broadway bootlegs. This is a very interesting topic, and a lot of you guys have asked me about my opinions on it and what I think. So today I'm going to lay out both sides of the argument, and I'm going to examine some finer points, and we're just going to chit-chat about it. And of course, I want to hear your opinion on the topic in the comments down below. I just ask that you're very respectful of other people's opinions. This is a happy place, okay? Also, if you're new to my happy place, hi! My name is Katherine Steele, and I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday, plus I do bonus uploads throughout the week, so if you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you get notified for all future videos, and you get to join the Theater Thursday fam. First, we take over Broadway, and then the world. You can follow me at Kath_Steele on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, but without any further ado, let's get into this topic. So first off, for those of you who don't know what a bootleg is, basically it's an illegal recording of a Broadway show. Now there are a handful of legal recordings of Broadway shows, for instance, FALSETTOS, which was recently in movie theaters, or like the original Into the Woods cast or Sweeney Todd. But where I'm going with this is that there are a handful of legal, completely distributable Broadway productions available. However, there are a few problems with that. As awesome as these are, and let me tell you, they're awesome. Literally all I watched in middle school. There's only a handful of different shows available. Additionally, you only get one cast. You don't get to see different people doing the role. So I'm not really talking about those recordings. I'm talking about bootlegs, the illegal ones, usually recorded by audience members during the show. So let's lay out the negatives of bootlegging. It's illegal. Yeah, it is flat out illegal to be recording that. Not only do you not own the intellectual property of the play or the musical, there are also laws on how much footage of equity actors can be filmed, either in a rehearsal or for publicity usage. It's very complicated, and I can guarantee you the people doing bootlegs don't have that clearance. It can be really disruptive to audience members and actors alike. I think all of us have either been on stage in a show or in the audience and we see someone's camera flash go off, or we see someone fumbling around for their phone to try to get something, and it's just kind of rude. It's annoying. It kind of ruins the flow of the story because now you're suddenly paying attention to Dave over there trying to get his Android out of his pocket. This idea is a new one that I just started thinking about recently. If we don't respect the creators and the artists and technicians and musicians who are putting together a show, that we're just going to record them and kind of ignore all the rules. Basically where I'm going with this is that if we can't respect our peers, how on earth are other people supposed to respect what we do?
Ooh, freeze frame. I forgot to say this. Okay, so essentially Broadway is first and foremost a business, so why should the quote-unquote sellers give away their product for free?
So now that we've talked about some of the problematic aspects of bootlegging, let's talk about the positives. I think one of the biggest arguments that I see against bootlegging is that if there's a recording of the show floating around, why would audience members pay money to go see it? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the people who are watching bootlegs would give anything to see that show live, pay full ticket price, be a regular audience member if they could. I would say that the people who are watching bootlegs either just don't have the money right now for a ticket, they're physically unable to go to New York, or the show isn't running anymore. My second argument kind of goes along with the unable to see shows bit. I think one of the best ways to become a better actor is to watch a lot of theater. I mean, think about the people who maybe live in places that there aren't a ton of theater, and I know that I've talked to a ton of you guys, and you guys don't have theater readily accessible. So bootlegs have the potential to educate, especially when it comes to shows that maybe don't get done that often. This might be the only opportunity that some actors have to watch this particular performance. Additionally, the benefit that you have with a recording rather than live theater is that you can rewind and go back and take notes and learn. The year that I was doing Phantom of the Opera was the same year that the 25th anniversary Royal Albert Hall concert came out, and even though it's not exactly the same as like a full production of Phantom, I learned so much from that recording. Oh my gosh, I took so many notes, I got so much inspiration and so many ideas on the character, the music. Oh my gosh, the music. I swear, I think I might have learned the entirety of Into the Woods from the Joanna Gleason recording. And then again, for my third argument, I kind of mentioned this earlier, there aren't a ton of options when it comes to legal recordings. There's not a recording for every single show, there's not a recording for every single cast. The nuances are different, the performances are different. I mean, there's definitely something beautiful about the fact that theater kind of disappears once the audience leaves, that it was, you know, a shared collective experience for this group of people, and then that's it, it's gone, it's, you know, in our memories. But recordings also allow you to relive that. If I remember correctly, there are archival tapes of different Broadway shows and you can watch them. I'm not really sure how that works.
But I do. You can watch archival footage at the Lincoln Center Library in New York. However, there are a few major stipulations. One, not every show has an archival viewing available. Two, you have to present a legitimate reason for needing to watch the video. You can't just watch it for fun. And three, you can only see each show once in your entire lifetime.
Like, if I remember correctly, I think Dear Evan Hansen just got theirs, but if it took this long and was this hard for something as monumental as Dear Evan Hansen, how on earth are we supposed to get recordings of the shows that close early? Additionally, other places don't record it. Like, let's say there's a Los Angeles production or a national tour. I'm not sure if they get archival tapings, if they're available for the public. I'm really not sure how that works. So bootlegging kind of like takes the laws into the hands of the fans. So I don't know. I don't condone it because it is illegal and it's disrespectful to the actors and the audience members. It's a tricky subject, but I would love to hear your guys' opinions about it, so please leave it in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!